Hey, what's up? It's the ODB on InYourHeadOnline.com. Just remember, I'm not just another pretty face. Oh, bam! Kiss my white ass.
All right, we are back, and we're joined by WWE Diva Search finalist Taryn Terrell. Welcome to In Your Head.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Oh, thanks for coming on. Did I pronounce the name right?
Taryn Terrell.
All right, that's good.
You got it.
So we'll tell everybody right off the bat, you can go to www.com/divasearch to vote for you, or you can text Taryn, that's Taryn, to 44993.
Absolutely. Got to get those votes in.
Yeah. Have you been...
Keep me rocking through.
Oh, yeah. Everyone listening to the show has to go and vote for you. You can do it right now and still listen to the show, so... Are you surprised by the votes so far? Who's been voted off?
To be honest, all of my predictions have rung true. I wish everyone's been voted off. The best luck in the world. And, it's up to the people, and it's up to everyone that's voted. And, the people have spoken so far, so I'm not surprised.
Tell everybody, too, your MySpace is myspace.com/TNT1228. Now, have you used that nickname for a while, TNT?
My whole life. My name is Taryn Nicole Terrell. So since day one, I've been called TNT by my parents, and it's just stuck.
Oh. Would you like to use that name, like in your in-ring career, your wrestling career?
Absolutely. It describes my personality a lot, which is like explosive with energy. I'm constantly on the go, constantly have a lot of energy. So, definitely my mom named me my name for a reason. She wanted my initials to be TNT. Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to continue to use it.
Yeah.
Was she an AC/DC fan?
Yeah, absolutely. That's my song.
Well, we should have played that before she came on, then. We got a caller here. Who is this?
This is Kaylin.
Hi, you're on air with Taryn. Do you have a question?
Hi, Taryn. I just want to say I love you so much.
Hi, Kaylin. Oh, thank you so much. You're so great. I love responding to all your messages, and I think you're so great, and I love your new picture. It's so cute.
Thank you. Oh, my God. Okay. I know Diva Search is a competition, but do you have any friends or just straight, like, drama or competition or anything like that?
Well, we're all here. We all want to win it. It's kind of every woman for herself. So it's hard to be friends with anyone at this point, just because we're all after the same thing. And, when one girl attacks another, it's simply because they're just not confident in themselves and, they may feel intimidated. And anytime I've said anything about the girls, like my Wednesday warnings on WWE.com, I think that they're valid reasons as to why they shouldn't be the winner. And so far my picks have all gone home. So, there are girls that have tried to bring in drama, but I think that, it's just simply, because we can't be friends at this point.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was wondering because, just like if you could talk to anybody backstage, if you trust anyone, or if they're all drama, cat fights, stuff like that.
What was that? I didn't quite catch.
You kind of
we don't
broke
trust.
up there. Yeah. Could you just say that again?
Just drama or any cat fights or anything.
I don't know if there's been any drama between any of the girls on during the Diva Search.
Well, I think everyone saw the drama play out between J. Kim and I, and J. Kim and Jessica as well. But of course, she got voted off, and I do wish her the best of luck. And hopefully, if that's what she wants to get signed, with WWE, I hope that comes true for her. But other than that, it's been really friendly. I knew Lena before coming into this competition, and I know that a couple of the girls have become friends. And like I said, throughout the whole competition, it remained friendly. Everything that we've done thus far has remained friendly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, getting to your head a little bit. I don't know.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Kaylin.
So
Yeah, and you've been entered in. We're doing a contest tonight. All the callers will be entered in. One person will win a Rey Mysterio mask, so that could be you. So listen to the end of the show.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thanks for calling in.
All right, bye.
Yeah, someone here.
Bye.
It's kind of putting you on the spot, but they said since your predictions have all been right, do you want to predict who the next person out will be?
You will see it tomorrow on WWE.com in my Wednesday warnings.
All right. So everybody check that out at WWE.com. Do you have a question, Barb?
I do. Are you looking forward to getting in the ring insofar as being a wrestler is concerned?
100% yes. But, I think that, number one, I embody the diva spirit. I'm athletic, competitive. I have a drive to win. I went to Unforgiven and watching Candice Michelle and Beth Phoenix and seeing the championship belt in person just makes me want it so bad. Currently, I have been training. I started training last week, actually, with a fighter. And tomorrow we're going to start in wrestling and submission drills. And he just signed a 3-deal fight with Elite XC, which is going to be on Showtime. So, definitely I want to wrestle. I'm here for that, and I'm already starting to train now.
If you don't happen to win, would you still pursue a career in WWE?
No questions asked. Absolutely. That's, at this point in my life, this is what I want to do, and I'm dedicated to it. And like I said, I'm training, with a fighter now. And so if I do get the opportunity to, go somewhere like OVW, I want to have a background knowledge and background skills, to start working off of.
What is it about WWE Diva that makes you want to be one?
The girls are great. They're glamorous and they're competitive, and I've always been the type that's been interested in sports, male-dominated sports. I got into scuba diving at age 12. I continued to study that until I was 20, until I got the highest certification I could possibly get. I was in powerlifting and cheerleading, and this sort of parlays right into that, and I want to be in that ring, and I want a chance at the women's championship.
Mm-hmm. Has it been harder than you thought it would be so far?
It's tough. It's a tough competition. But I brought my A game, and I'm bringing my A game through everything that we do. So I'm the type that will not back down from a challenge. So the more challenge, the better.
When you were named one of the final 8s, did you consider that like a real big honor? Were you surprised, or were you touched? It's so funny because I was the last one picked. And so it became, me and this other girl standing there, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, please tell me I'm in, please tell me I'm in. And once they did, it was just such an honor and such a privilege to begin and have that first step into becoming a part of the WWE family, which is, what my goal is. Mm-hmm. We got a caller here. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Alicia. I'm from MySpace.
Oh, okay. You're on.
Hi, Alicia.
You have a question?
Yeah, what makes you want to be a WWE diva? Like, what motivates you and inspires you?
I would tell you that the diva spirit is something that I have, and I'm the type, like I just said, that I'm going to go up against any challenge, regardless of the odds, and be glamorous at the same time of doing it. I'm dedicated to this goal. I set this goal for myself, and I'm not going to give up. What motivates me and what makes me want this is, seeing the belt in person really makes me want it even more. Being able to attain my goal of becoming a part of the family. And, certain girls, certainly push me into wanting it. My favorite divas are Mickie James and Victoria. I respect them as wrestlers and people. And, even though I know Victoria will go after the Diva Search winners, she went after Christy and turned against Ashley in 2005. I just really respect them, and watching them wrestle and giving all they have really motivates me to be one.
Oh, that's really nice. That's like what I look for in like a future WWE diva.
Did you have anything else?
What?
Did you have any other questions?
No, I think it's really cool to be talking to you right now.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I'll make sure I'm voting for you like I always do.
Thank you, Alicia. That means a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for calling in. Have you thought?
My friend Ariana says hi.
All right. Hi.
Okay.
Boy or girl? Hi.
Bye.
Have you thought about if you wanted to be a babyface or heel in wrestling?
Yes, and I definitely think babyface. Obviously it's not completely up to me, but my personality is such that I am actually a really nice person, and I think that, it would be fun, of course, to play a heel, but at the same time, I'd rather be true to myself.
Mm-hmm. Have you thought about using your limbo skills in the WWE ring? 100%. You know, the limo, it was so funny because people just think, oh, it's a cutesy competition. But, you know, when it comes down to it and that bar gets low, you have to have the strength and flexibility to maintain your body position while maneuvering under that bar. So it's definitely going to help in the ring.
Yeah, and I think you lived up to the TNT name when you did the big split afterwards.
Yeah, see, and you know what? I want to use that in the ring as well.
Dynamite.
And use that as a ring entrance.
Absolutely.
Did you get a question, Incher?
Trevor here from our message board. He actually has a question. He wants to know, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would donate it to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. My sister has the disease. It's an awful disease which actually suffocates the patient. So I definitely, you know, want my sister to live on. And currently, CF patients' life expectancy is only 30. So, and my sister will be 21 this year. So I definitely would give it to them and you know, maybe save some of it in case she has to have a lung transplant anytime soon.
If you want to send us a link to maybe the charity has a website, we'll put that up on inyourheadonline.com.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
check it out.
cff.org. And I also have a link to it on my MySpace page.
Okay, we'll put that up on the website for anybody who wants to donate or learn more about it. Someone's trying to call with a blocked number. Just so you know, you have to unblock the number before we can accept it. What would you say makes you different than the other Diva contestants?
Different than the other divas, you know, I'm spunky. I'm full of energy. I was a child that drove my parents crazy because I never took a nap. You know, I'm constantly ready for a challenge. And, of course, all the girls are competitive, and we all want to win. The difference is why we want to win. And the prize of this competition, like I said before, is joining the WWE family. And I'm here for the long haul. I want to stay a part of the WWE family. I don't want to be a dancer. I want to be a wrestler and eventually a women's champion.
What do you think's like the most important aspect of a WWE women's wrestler, WWE Diva? Or do you think they have to be a total package?
It's completely about the total package. It's about being athletic, and it's about, you know, being competitive and having that drive to win. At the same time, it's also about having fun and being somebody who is going to have fun with it, not going to, you know, just, you know, I mean, obviously we want to live it, and this is what we want to become of us. But, you know, you have to be fun, you have to be glamorous, athletic, and, you know, I think another very important thing is being able to, you know, speak and to talk. You know, we just had the competition that was released today, which was the rapid fire questions on WWE.com. I think it's so important because if you can't talk on a microphone, then you're sure as heck going to have a lot of trouble being a diva. You know, and I answer questions right away without hesitation, which I think proves that I have the ability to think on my feet.
We got Swax here. Do you have a question?
Yes. How you doing, Taryn?
Hi.
Yeah, I have a question. See, the WWE has problems of bringing their newly won Diva Search winners to a wrestling school to train to wrestle. I just want to know if you were to be selected as this year's winning Diva Search winner, do you think it would be right for you to opt to go to a wrestling school to train to learn how to wrestle than to be brought on TV too early so you don't have a character be developed?
That's a tough question. It's a good question. I think that certainly, you know, right now, like I said, this week I'm starting in wrestling and submission drills. So in the event that I do become a winner, you know, I want to go ahead and already have that background in place and to be able just to develop my skills throughout the year and to be able to do both. You know, I mean, you do get a little time off, and in any time off, you know, I definitely want to be training.
Yeah, I also, just to add something to that, I think when they bring someone to TV right after the Diva Search, it's to get most out of the Diva Search because you're going to have a lot of TV time and build you up, you know, and so they want to get the money's worth right away because people are going to see you on TV and want to see how you do, so that's why they bring them up. Right. I would think. We got another caller. Who is this?
Ariana.
All right, you're on air with Taryn. Do you have a question?
Hi, Taryn.
Hi, Ariana. How are you?
I'm good. I just finished voting for you right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
This is like really one of the best birthday presents ever, actually.
Oh, is it your birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
I wanted to know, is there a certain roster you would want to be on, like any particular one?
I'm sorry. Could I hear that question one more time?
Yes, you want to know if there's any particular roster you'd like to be on.
Definitely Raw is my favorite. Second would be SmackDown, and then ECW.
I think, because Raw's got the history and it's live. Do you think that kind of makes it the special show?
Absolutely. I love doing live things. I've done a lot of NC work, which, of course, is all live. And, to me, I love that rush of being live.
Did you have anything else, Ariana?
No, that was it.
All right. Well, happy birthday. And
Thank you, and have a great birthday.
Yeah, and you're entered. You might win a Rey Mysterio mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone who calls in is being entered in that. So.
Oh, thank you. That's really cool.
It's my mother's birthday in 2 days, so it's pretty close.
Is this your in? Are you trying to squeeze in here?
No,
my mom's birthday is soon.
I was just trying to make her feel special.
Let's get together.
Well, happy birthday, Mom.
She doesn't want a happy birthday from Jack. What are you thinking, man?
Well, speaking of moms, is your family supportive of you pursuing a career in wrestling?
100%. They really are. They're very proud of me, and I went into it and I told them, this is what I want to do, and they know that I'm the type of person that once I have a goal, and I'm dedicated to it, and I always reach it. So they're very supportive and very proud.
Mm-hmm. They're not worried that you might get hurt or anything, or they might be worried too, I guess, but they're still supportive.
Yeah, I've always been in sports where I could get hurt, cheerleading and powerlifting, and so kind of over that whole thing. If I get hurt, they know that it's not going to knock me down, and they'll just build me up.
Mm-hmm. Are you used to competing in front of a live audience? I know you said you did some live events, but the WWE program it's a big audience.
Absolutely. I've competed on ESPN for cheerleading, and competed in front of live for powerlifting as well. And you know what? I think that aspect just makes it that much better because it just gives you such a rush, and I perform so much better when I'm under pressure.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a question, Incher?
Trevor here. He has a rather naughty question here. He wants to know, what is sexy to you?
What is sexy to me? Well, that's quite a general question. There's a lot of things that I think are sexy. I think, as in terms of men, I think manly men are sexy. I think in terms of women, a woman who is strong and muscular is sexy. And as far as a sexy situation, maybe dinner on a beach with lots of raspberries, chocolate, and whipped cream.
You writing that down, Jack?
Yeah, I was wondering, how about guys who make nice banners with Photoshop? How would that...
What?
A guy that makes a nice banner with Photoshop.
That ranks right up there.
Oh, man, I think I just moved up.
Perhaps only by a British accent.
Has there been any ribs pulled on anybody on the show?
In which way? What do you mean?
On the Diva Search, any ribs pulled, like practical jokes pulled on anybody?
No, not yet.
Not yet, right.
But I'm sure that's in the works at some point.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess when it gets down to the bottom, the top three, it's going to go on to WWE TV.
Cyber Sunday.
So it's going to be on Cyber Sunday, on pay-per-view. Are you nervous about that or anxious about that?
Desperately praying and hoping that I'm on there.
Right.
I want it so bad, and like I said, just that rush of being on TV, and I was at Unforgiven, and I went to Raw the very next night, and being there on those two shows, it's just like, oh, just let me be in the ring so bad. Just makes me want it. So no, I'm definitely not nervous about it. I'm just really excited and very hopeful. And I have so many great people who, write me messages every day, and, a couple of them have called in already. And, it just means so much to me that they're helping me reach my goal. And I really, really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this is something special. It's not just, they hired you and you get there, but, it's voted on by the fans, so I think that makes it that much more special to you. At least I would think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you think women's wrestling gets enough credit in the United States?
I don't think it gets enough. Like I said, when watching, if you go to any of the shows, a lot of people don't even really stand up and get into the women's matches unless it's really good. And I understand that it is a male-dominated sport, but I think that women are beginning to, the more women that take it seriously, we get more credit. Rather than just going into WWE to be a dancer or to be, to be seen on television. I think it's very important when women prove that, they're there because they want to wrestle. And I think at that point, credit due is, duly justified.
Do you think it's moved up a lot in the last 3 years with people like Mickie James and Victoria, like you mentioned, Trish Stratus, and some of the other divas?
Yeah, absolutely. They're the girls that make it, make people begin to respect women's wrestling. Mickie James, like I said, I respect her as a person. She was traveling on the road and finished her college degree, and she was still dedicated 100%. She worked on the independent circuit. Candice Michelle, she didn't make the cut for the Diva Search, but, she's proven that she's got what it takes to be the women's champion. Of course, Diva of the Decade, Trish Stratus, she's a legend with WWE, and she deserves all the credit she's given, and she also does work, charity work, and, I see that, as a great thing. And when you use it to, for a good cause, and you use the fact that you're in WWE to be able to give back, like going to Iraq and visiting the troops, I think that, that definitely helps, give women's wrestling credit. And when you see women that are dedicated to it, and I think that that's one of the reasons I want to win. I want to be able to be the person that people say, okay, she deserves respect.
We got a caller here. I believe it's the Flea.
It is indeed.
All right, you're on air with Taryn. Do you have a question?
First of all, I just want to say she sounds very dedicated and very excited, so I wish her all the best of luck.
Thank you.
I was just wondering, who's your all-time favorite women's wrestler?
All-time favorite women's wrestler, I would definitely say Trish Stratus. Right now I'm definitely a fan of Mickie James and Victoria. All-time favorite is Trish Stratus. She's, like I said, she's a legend in WWE. And she started as a fitness model, but she definitely proved she had talent in the ring. She had a 6-year career with WWE, retires as the women's championship, with the women's championship. So I definitely respect her because she continuously worked on her skills and developed her skills. So definitely she's great. And it's funny because I've mentioned it before that at the Playboy Mansion for 4th of July, I was actually jumping on the trampoline with China, which was a crazy experience, and we actually hula hooped together. And so I'm hoping that was a sign. My fingers are crossed that was a sign.
Excellent. Do you have anything else there, Flea?
No, just best of luck.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We got one more caller here. Who is this?
Hello?
Caller? Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Devette.
All right. Do you have a question for Taryn?
Yeah. Do you like any of the other girls in the Diva contest? Are you have you been close friends with any of them or anything?
No, like I said, none of us can be close friends at this point, because we're all after the same thing. But, I think that the girls are, they're good girls, and I don't have a problem with anyone. And, the only person that I knew prior to going into the Diva Search was Lena. And other than that, I think, like I said, we're all friendly, but we can't be friends at this point.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Have you watched wrestling for a really, really long time? How long have you?
Yeah, I've been a fan of it for sure. I was a fan of Shawn Michaels, but I can tell you, certainly I haven't been addicted. Right now, I'm addicted, and I have been addicted for a while. But I've definitely been a fan of it. I think Shawn Michaels was great when he won the belt from Bret Hart at WrestleMania a while back, and watching him win the belt, and it was just such a heartfelt win. It definitely made me want to be a fan and start watching it. And, New Orleans is a really small market. We don't get a lot of, shows. Every now and then we'll get a house show. And, just recently we had SmackDown and also a house show come in. And so, it wasn't very often that I was able to go to shows, but, I definitely have been a fan. And, I'm so excited that I've got the possible opportunity, to give back to, to everyone, what WWE gives everyone.
Yeah, I get because, my next-door neighbor, he was a wrestler in WWE.
Uh-huh.
And my best friend and I, we want to be wrestlers when we get a bit older. Because we're a little too
That's
young
awesome.
to be wrestlers. But, yeah, we're going to go to that Steve Kearns wrestling school and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
I definitely respect you. Yeah, I respect you for that, and, all the best of luck to you.
Yeah, and maybe in a few years you'll be on the show. We'll be interviewing you.
That's sweet.
That would be amazing.
Thanks for calling in, and you're entered in the Rey Mysterio mask contest.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
I think Taryn broke the record tonight for the most female callers we've ever had on the show.
You think?
I certainly appreciate it. I love them.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to tell your fans out there why they should vote for you?
Definitely, just keep me rocking through. I appreciate everyone so much. Send me messages on MySpace, myspace.com/TNT1228. My initials are TNT, Taryn Nicole Terrell. So, of course, I'm explosive. I'm going to explode for you. Keep me rocking through. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone so much so far. And, I respond to every single message that I get, and it's a personal response. It's not going to be, I know some of the girls respond to everyone, but it's the same message every time. I take the time to get to know you, so I definitely appreciate it.
All right, and you can also go to www.com/Diva Search to vote for her, or you can text Taryn to 44993, and we'll put her MySpace link up on inyourheadonline.com. And we want to thank you for coming on tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Can we keep you here for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Sunny, the original diva of the WWE on InYourHeadOnline.com. This is the place to come for the real deal about wrestling, so make sure you visit us.
This is Amazing Kong, and you are listening to In Your Head.